In the college football world, the Idaho Vandals dropped 6 spots to number 10 in the country following the 2-point loss at UC Davis on Saturday. The Vandals also were forced to play third-string quarterback Nick Joseph on the final few drives of the game after Jack Wagner left with an injury. Now the Vandals have to regroup ahead of Saturday's matchup with 25th-ranked Northern Arizona. With more from Moscow, here's our Caitlin Galloway.
Coach X said the quarterback Jack Wagner should be good to return this week despite leaving the game last week with a shoulder injury, similar to the one he'd been dealing with in the weeks before. However, quarterback isn't the only position where there are injury questions, but Coach X said there are guys that are ready to step up.
Nick Joseph was a warrior in the game, and I think he earned a lot of respect to his teammates to come in there and lead us down in 2 scoring drives, and very, very impressed. And we got a lot of guys in this team who will step up. So I mean, that's what happens when you have injuries. And Wag stepped up and led us to 3 wins, and then Joseph did a good job of giving us a chance in that game to get back into it. And I know the tight ends will step up. Alex Moore, Mason Minnie is a guy whose role is going to have to increase.
While there's debate in the sports world as to whether momentum truly exists, Northern Arizona is coming off of a big win. However, Coach X said he's confident in his team's ability to respond.
I think momentum, is real. I think there's also, with good programs, even though you don't have momentum, I think sometimes you have increased resolve or attention to detail when things don't go your way. I think, last year, after Montana beat us, we came back, we got a bye week, but then we came back and, beat Montana State, which was probably our best win last year.
The Vandals are excited to be back at the Kibbe Dome for homecoming. Kickoff against Northern Arizona is at 2 p.m. From Moscow, Caitlin Galloway, KREM 2 Sports.